Well, Sopogy creates a micro CSP solution based on traditional concentrated solar power, but we've shrunk it down to a industrial size. And our major markets that we're dealing with is the industrial power distributed generation, process heating, and solar air conditioning. And the size that we deal with is anywhere from 250 kilowatts to 20 megawatts. I think the industrial niche is really key. You've got the typical OSRAs and e-solars and Bright Source handling the 100 megawatts desert systems that we hear of. And you have a lot of PV, solar cell, etc., that are doing kind of megawatts and below. But no one's doing kind of the 1 to 20 megawatt plus process heating and solar air conditioning, perfectly scheduled for the industrial application. So we're very excited. Our flagship product, the Supernova 4 because we've had several generations we were perfecting in Hawaii, which is the origin and headquarter of the company. And it really is our first launch of the flagship Supernova 4. And we're beginning to deploy it in Kona and Hawaii in our energy generation projects there. We've got projects in California, and we're just beginning to deploy internationally as well. Basically, the 4 represents several iterations of improvement for cost reduction, easy to ship. It's based on off-the-shelf aluminum infrastructure. So we're a fabless company, if you will, and we'll go into a region, establish the processing, and ship flat like an IKEA box, and assemble on site of the energy generation site. Most of our large project sales have been in Hawaii. They've been announced. We are doing a large 500 kilowatt system for the Natural Energy Lab, NELHA of Hawaii in Kona. And there's a large bond that came out of Hawaii for a 10 megawatt system also on the island. And we're just beginning with our launch to deploy in the mainland US as well as Europe. Solar air conditioning is actually air conditioning based on heat load boilers, natural gas fires. It's been around for a long time. Uses something called an absorption chiller. A lot of campuses, very large industrial applications use these large chillers. And what we've done is taken the solar micro CSP as the heat source, a renewable source of heat that essentially sits alongside the boiler, a natural gas fired boiler, and it'll fire up the absorption chiller and generate air conditioning. Oh, it's been great. Actually, it was nice to kind of leverage it with the SemiCon West, so we got a lot of traffic, as you can probably see a lot of the people around. We did unveil the collector, so it got a lot of buzz just for people coming by. And I think the unusualness of it is they're used to seeing these CSP units that are 20 feet, 30 feet tall, and seeing something that really is relatively manageable is quite unique.